This week in Life in the Park, National Night Out is fast approaching. St. Louis Park has completed a road construction project, the park loses a sports icon, and more news you can use.
Welcome to this week's edition of Life in the Park. I'm Scott Smith. In our cover story, as road construction season slowly rolls along, another major road construction project in the park has been successfully completed. That's coming up. But first, here's news you can use. Each year, Neighborhood Watch block captains throughout St. Louis Park organize block parties to celebrate National Night Out, and neighborhood associations organize larger events throughout the city. This year, National Night Out will occur on Tuesday, August 4th, and you do not need to be a block captain to organize a National Night Out event for your neighbors. A successful block party is not difficult to put together. All it takes is a little motivation, some planning, a lot of cooperation, and the willingness to enjoy some time with your neighbors. It's also an opportunity to ask everyone to bring a non-perishable food item for STEP. Party registration forms and the street closure applications are due by Friday, July 24th. Go to the city website, stlouispark.org, and click on the National Night Out slider or under Upcoming Events. Because more than 2 candidates are running for the mayor's office, a primary election will be held on August 11th in St. Louis Park. The 2 candidates who receive the highest number of votes at the primary will be placed on the November 3rd general election ballot. Candidates for St. Louis Park Mayor are Michael Edlovich, Eric C. Evans, Conrad Siegel, and Jake Spano. For Council Member at Large A, Steve Halfin. For Council Member at Large B, Sarah Maskey and Tom Miller. And from now until August 10th, absentee voting for the municipal primary is taking place at City Hall. Election and voting information is available on the city website, stlouispark.org. Make sure you're informed by watching upcoming candidate forums on Park TV 17. The city of St. Louis Park is replacing old street signs with reflective upgrades and has given some of those old ones to the St. Louis Park Historical Society. For a $25 tax-deductible donation, or just $20 for members, the society will give away the signs on a first-come, first-served basis. State law requires that all city street signs be reflectorized, which means that many present signs must be replaced. Instead of sending the replaced signs for recycling, the Historical Society sort and inventory them. St. Louis Park is replacing 800 to 1,000 per year, depending on time availability by the city crews. Get yours while they last at slphistory.org. The city of St. Louis Park was recently honored for its efforts as a Minnesota Green Step City, with city representatives receiving a certificate of recognition at the June League of Minnesota Cities Conference in Duluth, Minnesota. Jim Vaughn, Natural Resources Coordinator for the city of St. Louis Park, stated, "This recognition shows community members and other cities across Minnesota that the city of St. Louis Park is taking great steps in the direction of energy and resource conservation and innovation." Minnesota Green Step Cities is a challenge, assistance, and recognition program.
Why should we compost? Well, the most obvious thing is, first of all, you can reduce your garbage by about 25% or more. Less garbage equals less money spent on both collection and disposal of the garbage. And compost is an inexpensive soil amendment that you can add to your garden, lawn, trees, shrubs, and your houseplants.
As one of 83 participating cities, the city of St. Louis Park is helping to lead the way in sustainability across the state of Minnesota. Well, an icon in the sport and a leader at the University of Minnesota for more than 5 decades, legendary Gophers cross-country and track and field coach Roy Griak passed away on July 9th at the age of 91. Griak coached the Gophers cross-country and track and field teams for 33 years, then stayed associated with the programs as an administrative aide. Roy Griak was coaching track at St. Louis Park High School in 1958 when Park won the state title. He taught and coached at St. Louis Park from 1953 to 1963 and was inducted into the St. Louis Park Athletic Hall of Fame
in 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Roy Griak.
I have fond memories of Bill and all the young men who have passed away and are here today. So my head is off to them. I want to give them all a big applause.
Griek was a tireless advocate for everything associated with the Gophers, as well as many community events. He co-founded the Twin Cities Race for the Cure, which has raised millions of dollars for breast cancer research, and the Roy Griek Invitational, one of the nation's largest cross-country events, is named in his honor. Flashing left-turn yellow arrow signals have been installed on Zenwood and 36th Street. The flashing yellow arrow signifies that waiting motorists can make a left-hand turn after yielding to oncoming traffic. MnDOT found that flashing yellow arrow signals help drivers make fewer mistakes, keep motorists safer during heavy traffic, and reduce delays when traffic is light. The summer concert series continues to heat up. Wednesday, July 22nd at Wolf Park with the folk country sounds of Jen Bostic. Music begins at 7 p.m. The concert is free of charge, courtesy of the St. Louis Park Rotary and St. Louis Park Operations and Recreation Department. Just in case of inclement weather, call 952-924-2567 for updates on concert status. Oh, and as the temperatures rise this summer as well, a reminder to conserve water. St. Louis Park prohibits lawn sprinkling daily between noon and 6 p.m. In addition, all households and businesses must follow an odd-even schedule when sprinkling lawns. Properties that end with an odd number sprinkle on the odd numbered days on the calendar. Properties that end with an even number sprinkle on even numbered days. Now, to our cover story. Road construction seems to be at every turn this summer. Highway 100, 394, 494, even road closures on neighborhood streets. Well, I'm pleased to announce one major project in the park has been completed, along with some very dramatic home-baked artwork. As you can see from the 2013 video of the intersection at Highway 7 and Louisiana Avenue, motorists were stacked in every direction, waiting to enter and exit the intersection and be on their way. And with the ensuing construction adding to traffic delays, lane shifts, detours, and road closures, it seemed we were destined to be forever stuck in traffic. But not unlike a long winter turning to spring, this road construction project has come to an end. Traffic now flows smoothly over Louisiana Avenue on the new Highway 7 bridge. Louisiana Avenue, now sporting easy-moving traffic circles and very unique artwork designed into the supporting concrete fabric of the bridge structures. Artists Andrea Michaelbust and Stanton Gray Sears of Michaelbust & Sears provided an explanation about the inspiration for the design of the poured-in-place concrete and vertical steel artworks at Louisiana Avenue that emerged from historical research in St. Louis Park and is drawn from the designs of the cast aluminum bundt cake pans made internationally famous by St. Louis Park-based Nordic Ware. 11 different patterns were created by the artists for incorporation into the bridge railing wall and the pier cap above the 4 large columns which support the center of the span. The forms of the iconic bundt pans are altered dramatically in scale in the bridge artwork, and abstractions inspired by the cake pans flow from panel to panel along the length of the bridge in a wave or ribbon-like sequence. For the artists, the pans are compelling sculptural forms in and of themselves, and also emblematic of home, the pleasures of domesticity, family, and celebratory gatherings. I guess this is what is meant by form following function. With that being said, traffic does move smoothly along both Highway 7 and Louisiana Avenue. Life is good in the park. Oh yeah, that's right. Highway 100. Never mind. Remember, you can always keep up to date in the park by visiting our Facebook page at facebook.com/St. Louis Park. So, that's it for this week's edition of Life in the Park. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, right here on Park TV.
Hi there, this is Maren Macgregor-Hannah with the St. Louis Park Skating Program. Stay cool this summer at the rink. The St. Louis Park Skating Program is offering an exciting skating camp full of fun activities and everything it takes to skate like a champion. Camp includes on-ice training that focuses on power, edges, jumps, spins, and artistry, as well as off-ice training that includes stretching and warm-ups, core and endurance training, healthy living education, and jumping techniques. Skating camp is scheduled for August 3rd through the 7th at the Rec Center. Sign up today for a week full of fun. We hope to see you there.
The City of St. Louis Park would like you to know that local businesses along Minnetonka Boulevard are still open during road construction. Your local businesses invite you to stop by for all of your business needs. Thank you.